Yo, what up, everybody? It's your boy, Matt, with the news. All right, let's see what's going on. Trump hits at Biden in Davos speech, says a revolution of common sense has begun. You know what? I don't even want to look at this, because number one, Trump, uh, right? Like, he just pardoned all those people from that riot that took place, not peaceful protest. He called those people that were prisoners hostages. People died because of those hostages, supposedly. Um, Literally, people died. And he pardoned them. Police officers were killed, maimed. Couple of these people actually took their own lives because of what happened. They forcefully broke into our Congress and tried to kill Nancy Pelosi. Literally, people were there to whack her head off with a shovel. All right? So, I'm not gonna look at anything Trump has to say about common sense, because that's not common sense, man. Um, Releasing a whole bunch of fucking patriots. No, they're not. People that bust into the government and try to take over the government through, like, that was a coup. That was a coup d'etat what they did. All right? That's treason. Okay? They're not patriots, they're traitors. He was unhappy about how the election went, right? So he let them run amok, and now they're free. And that guy can't tell me anything about common sense. Or Biden, for that matter. Biden's made it 180 years so far. I think the guy has pretty good common sense. All right, teen sentenced to 52 years for deadly stabbing at Taylor Swift themed event. Hey, you know what? Listening to Taylor Swift songs might make you want to lash out and stab somebody, unless you're a 14-year-old girl. Then that's your fucking jam. But this was probably some boyfriend dragged to a Taylor Swift concert. I think she's a great looking girl. Honestly, I think she's gorgeous. But I don't want to listen to her music. So, yeah, uh, that's what I'm saying happened. I'm not even going to look into that either, because there's other things going on. Like, hey, why Adele owes her overnight success to Sarah Palin and SNL. What's that about? Let's fucking find out. Uh oh. Hold on, guys. I was peeping something. Thought I saw something out the corner of my eye. All right. If Sarah Palin hadn't made her infamous cameo alongside Tina Fey on Saturday Night Live in 2008, would Adele be quite the massive star she is today? That's just one of the many questions director Quest Love tries to answer in a sprawling new documentary about the history of SNL. Yo, Questlove, as in the dude from The Roots, the drummer? No shit. I mean, I saw that there's going to be a movie released on Netflix about SNL, and I'm interested in watching it. And I'm not going to go into this. Who the fuck knows? The woman has an amazing voice, and Sarah Palin is a good looking hockey mom. Speaking of that, look up. Damn it. Hang on. What's her name? What's her name? What's her name? I know her fucking name. Not Sarah Palin. The chick that made the movie Nailin' Palin. Oh man, Lisa Ann. There you go. Look up Lisa Ann, and that will take about 5 or 7 minutes of your time, and you'll thank me for it. All right, so that's that. She's got juggies, big old manufactured juggies. Been altered, but let me tell you, my motto is fake is great. As long as they look nice and they feel nice, then they're real nice. Obviously, natural is the best, but sometimes these fake ones are just so fucking perfect. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. All right. Booty. Oh shit. Speaking of fucking booty, look at that girl. God damn. Pennsylvania launches new policy for cars used less than 50 miles a day. So this is basically what they're telling you. If you have a car that you put less than 50 miles on a day average, and it's a 2008 or newer, you can trade it in, and they will give you a whole 12-hour night with a woman that looks like this. If you're a man and you want a woman, then this is what you'll get. Or, you can ask for a brunette, okay? Or a red, or a Spanish, or a black. Or you can go with this freaking, looks like Soviet type goddess. Yeah, she's got Russian. She actually looks like she could be from like Sweden, to be honest. She's like a Swedish fucking dream right there. So, trade your car in. You'll get a new car. On top of that, you'll get a date with Heidi here. And Heidi's up for everything. Heidi's nasty, but in a good way. She's classy on the streets, but a freak in the sheets. So just make sure you got all the toys and KY warming gel and some chocolate, natural aphrodisiac, so that you and Heidi can fucking just party all night. I wish I had a fucking car that was a 2008 or newer. I don't know. I don't. I'm going to look into this. But think about that, guys. That's a fucking deal. That girl's fucking amazing looking. CNN to lay off hundreds of employees as post-inauguration transformation begins. Well, let me tell you, CNN is one of our 3 major news outlets, right? What do you got? CNN, which is for Democrats and elderly people, 70 and above. And then you got Fox News, which is for, right-wing people that maybe have a pet parrot and don't leave their trailer. That's Fox, right? That's what Fox is. And then you got MSNBC, and that's just gay. It is. It's terrible. It's just a whole bunch of fucking left-wing bullshit and giving Democrats a bad name. It makes, I respect the Republican Party as much as I can and the Democratic Party as much as I can. These, what are they called? These libertarians. That's a little weird to me. Independents, They never get anything accomplished except stealing votes from the Democratic Party usually. But fuck CNN, literally. Like, CNN, MSNBC, Fox, fuck them all. That all they are is entertainment. They're not unbiased news outlets, not at all. I am that. That's what I'm doing. Trying to. Fortune, after meeting with Trump, Stellantis chairman commits to restart of endangered Illinois plant. That's great. He's going to bring jobs back to people in Illinois. And I think that's wonderful. People in Illinois need to feed their families, right? That's a fucking word right there. Stellantis Belvidere factory has been mothballed since February 2023 after the car maker temporarily discontinued production of the Jeep Cherokee. My dad just got a Jeep Cherokee. Once you go Jeep, you don't go back. Jeeps are wonderful cars. In fact, they were invented by the fucking Germans in World War II, by the way. John Elkann additionally committed to build the next generation Dodge Durango. They're going to bring the Durango back. That was a badass SUV. So in Detroit, as promised, after sacking the CEO that broke that pledge. So Donald Trump, Made in America agenda, embattled car maker Stellantis, has had a change of heart and will now move forward with the billion-dollar investments to secure the future of 2 endangered U.S. factories. Awesome. This is great for those that need that job. Thank you. And then, there's this fucking 29 coolest gifts. Like I said in a previous video, this looks like some type of wizardry. Like something a Ghostbuster would throw under a fucking ghost and then suck them in and then let them loose into an alternate universe. This is not something that you want rolling around grandma and grandpa's hardwood floors. They might trip over it and break a hip, right? And then they got to yell into their little necklace device, I've fallen, right? Because all you guys don't have time for them anymore. They were there for you. They would send you a birthday card every year until you were like fucking 25, little $5, and that meant something. That was a Gatorade on a Saturday morning after you were fucking, drunk the night before, and that Gatorade tasted amazing. Grandma and grandpa looked out. And now what are you doing? You don't even have time to call them. Huh? If they're alive, and if you're lucky that they're alive, you should call grandma and grandpa. Don't send them this fucking wizardry that's going to end up breaking a hip of theirs, like I said, and then they go down hard and they're laying on the floor for 3 days yelling at one another. Hit your button. No, hit your button. Mine don't work. While they're in their own piss because you're a shitty grandkid. Don't be that. Do better. All right. Hey, dementia and memory loss has been linked to these common foods. Are you eating them? Fuck. I know a couple people who probably are. Let's see. This site can't be... Nah, now it can. Top NASA... The fuck is going on here? Top NASA doc. Ditch these 5 neurotoxins hiding in your food to protect against memory loss. That guy looks mad suspicious. He's standing in front of the ugliest burger I've ever seen in my life. And he's holding a wooden dildo. And he's got a brain, obviously, not real. Because I don't know how he'd get away with that. Maybe it's from science and it pulled it out of a jar. But probably it's a fake rubbery brain. Like the one jostling around and Biden's head right now. A NASA brain specialist is sounding the alarm. New evidence reveals these five. Are they going to, like, make us go through a whole bunch of bells and whistles? Of course they are. So just be careful what you eat. They're not going to tell us the 5 foods unless we go through the dumb fucking video. And I don't want to do that. You know what? Literally, nutrition is all about hydration. You drink your water, right? Immediately, the first thing you should do in the morning is drink about 8 ounces of water. It will make you feel amazing. It's a great start to your day, literally. Before you scratch your nuts or right afterwards, drink a glass of water. And literally, that's the key to fucking maintaining a consistent, healthy bowel. And your bowel is happy, you're happy. It's all about hydration, keeping that shit moving through your colon, your large intestine. Okay? And then it makes its way to your butthole, and then you got poop, and you're good to go. You don't need this guy to tell you that. Do your own research. But water is so important. That's why I think water should be free to almost everybody. You know what I mean? Almost everybody. What do I mean by that? I don't know. I'm just being fucking thought-provoking. You come up with the answer. Workers are coffee badging to get around return to office mandates. What is it? What is it? What the fuck is USA Today talking about? 'Tis the season to be coffee badging and making up terms, because I never heard of that. All right, guys, I know you got shit to do. I don't want to take up a lot of your time. Let's just figure out what coffee badging is. All right, what does the term coffee badging mean? Many are swiping their ID badges at the office to record. Stay 30 minutes or so, long enough to greet colleagues, grab a cup of coffee, and then heading back home. For workers who don't have to swipe a badge, simply establishing their presence or saying hi to someone, colleagues, dropping by a co-worker's cubicle is talking loudly in the hallway before quietly disappearing. Serves as similar, said Christopher, Vice President. So basically, coffee badging is bullshitting while you drink some coffee. And then you go back to your home to work from home. Because nowadays, whenever I talk to somebody about maybe a bill here or there, I hear a baby crying most times in the background. Or a fucking dog being let out, Or The Price is Right is on in the background. So, most people aren't in a cubicle anymore. They're working from home. And, yeah, I have a lot of thoughts on that. All right, I'll just leave it at that for now. So, coffee badging, making an attempt to converse with your colleagues that you don't see because we don't follow the old format, which was go to work in an actual brick and mortar joint and do your job with other people. It's all from home. You're working from your home usually now. Okay. U.S. stocks open. Little change after S&P 500 recorded high. Straight up with the stocks right now, anybody who's interested in cryptocurrency, now is the time. But just remember, crypto is a bait and switch. You get in, you get out. You buy that shit, you wait for it to go up, and then you sell that shit. It's not a long-term investment. Don't think of it that way, okay? But don't think you can day trade because that's a whole list of requirements. Cardiologist, teaspoon on an empty stomach, slim as waist from 36 to 22. Yeah, but back to that real fast. Stocks I predict are, right now, crypto and Coinbase. I'm not sponsored by Coinbase or anybody by that for that matter. But Coinbase is where you go and buy and sell crypto. So they're actually publicly traded. I would suggest anybody that's in the crypto right now investigate maybe buying some stock in Coinbase. And then also remember what I said, cryptocurrency is a short-term investment. Shouldn't be thought of as like, a long-term blue chip stock, because that's not at all what it is. We don't even really know what it is. So cardiologist, teaspoon on an empty stomach swims a waste. So literally, I talked about this. That's cinnamon in a Mexican's urine. So you put some cinnamon on a spoon. You take a 15-minute drive over to Home Depot. You find a Mexican because they got really strong urine. You ask that Mexican to come to your house real fast. They're going to be like really weirded out, but you tell them there's nothing to worry about. Then you whip out your spoon of cinnamon and you kindly ask them to pee in front of you so you can make sure that it's their Mexican urine. And then you drink that shit, right? Maybe chase it with some Gatorade, and it's going to fucking give you a really nice waistline. Right? And hey, now you got a friend, a new friend, a Mexican friend. Maybe Carlos and you both like the same baseball team, And hey, whenever you need your kitchen redone, guess who you go to? Carlos. All right. Top doctor, if you eat eggs every day, this is what happens. Well, what will happen is your family will shun you and ghost you and completely disappear from your life. This doctor has that look of, don't do it, just don't do it. He's telling you, right, this is what happens if you eat eggs. He's like, So, like I said, if you eat eggs, you're going to lose everything you love, because you're going to take the most rank, foul shits and farts that nobody's going to want to be around you. Not even you are going to want to be around you. And this doctor is like, that's the truth, Matt. That's the truth. I try to tell people this. If you eat eggs, you'll lose your whole family. And then you're going to come to me, the doctor is saying this. And then I'm going to convince you that it's better off if you kill yourself. Literally. You're better off killing yourself than doing this to yourself. So he's asking you, he's pleading with you, please don't eat eggs every day. I know somebody that eats 2 boiled eggs a day. They got rank farts. But they look like they're 20 years younger than they are. But nobody likes them. You know what I mean? People avoid this person like the plague, They don't answer their calls. If they show up at the door, they turn the lights off because they know what's coming next. A fucking smelly, greasy egg fart. And that's not good for anybody. Yo, it's been 23 and, almost 24 minutes. I've taken up enough of your time. All right. I'm going to leave you with that. And, hey, we're in crazy times right now. We got a new president. Some of us didn't vote for this person, but he is our president. Let's respect the office, even if sometimes we feel maybe they don't. And let's just follow the golden rule. Be good to everybody. Be good to people. Treat people as you would want to be treated. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. Yo, this has been your boy Matt with the news. It's been maybe not real, like, actually word for word, but it's been my take on it, and it's been real fun. All right, yo. Peace.